guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Haley. This is Oh Happy Hey, and today we're doing a February reset video. Before we get started, I should tell you guys this is going to be a chatty video. Not a whole lot of cinematic shots going on here, alright? But hopefully valuable to you in some way nonetheless. I would first like to welcome anyone that's new. If you're new, welcome. My name's Haley. Nice to meet you. I'm so glad you found our little corner of YouTube. And if you're returning, welcome back. I missed you and I hope you're doing well. I am doing fantastic because for the first day in like 2 weeks, it's actually sunny outside. So I'd like to go ahead and apologize because this video is gonna have a lot of cuts in it when I'm talking and various other things, because I have 3 dogs. Hi, Lou. I have 3 dogs in my house because my sister's dogs had to go to the vet this morning and my sister couldn't get off. So I took Lucy and Jojo, what have you gotten into? To the vet to get their shot. I know you don't feel good, huh? And Hannah's coming over for supper, so I figured I'd just keep them here instead of sending them back. This is Lucy. This is my sister's dog. You say hi? Say hi. I know, you just want to be snuggled. She's probably gonna be in here a lot because she really likes to get in everybody's way and snuggle. They also, just her and Joe aren't feeling super great because they got shot. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyways, let's get started. Despite Lucy being all up in our business. I have my outline here. I made an outline so that I wasn't just endlessly rambling. I'm sure I probably still will ramble quite a lot, but I'm gonna do my best not to. So, like I said, this is gonna be a chatty vlog because mostly I'm just sitting here and showing you things. But it's hot. I wanna start with reflecting on the month of January. So I wrote down a couple questions, 5 questions to be specific, to answer about January. So let's do it. I don't like reflecting. It's not a thing I enjoy doing. I just hurt my finger. Anyways, the first question is, what did I accomplish in January? I feel like I didn't accomplish a whole lot in January. One thing I did manage to accomplish was I made walking, hold on, I'm burning up. Walking in the morning has become like a habit now. I get up, I make the bed, drink some water, walk Winnie, and then I walk a mile. And that is something that I've been doing pretty much every day on the days when it was raining, which was quite a lot of them. I would go to the treadmill in the gym and walk on there, or I would do a TV workout like on YouTube, like a walk a mile workout. The other thing I accomplished is I read 7 books. I didn't finish a single nonfiction book this month for various reasons. Also, if you're new here and you haven't already, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my little community here. Comment down below, you know, say hi, introduce yourself. I'm excited to meet you. My name's Haley, and this is my channel, which is basically just me filming myself doing things. And sometimes I do other stuff, but it's mostly just like a vlog channel. But yeah, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I think that's all. I think that's all I accomplished, other than I'm pretty sure I posted every Sunday in January, which is a big deal for me because I'm really bad at talking myself out of posting videos. So pretty proud about that. Thank you, thank you. The next question is, what challenged me in January? There was a lot. The weather, very challenging. My mood is very heavily based on the weather. Like, I'm having a great day today. I'm in a good mood. I'm somewhat energetic compared to normal, but it's been raining almost all of January. So my mental health wasn't the best. I was pretty lethargic, not doing great mentally. Hopefully the rain will let up. It rains so much where we live. Another thing that challenged me was just being disciplined. I have never been like an intentional or mindful person. So trying to become an intentional or mindful person, it's not natural for me. So I have to be very disciplined. Motivation this month has been pretty much zero. So I've had to be like disciplined. I've had to be like, Haley, you have to get up and walk. You have to have a smoothie in the morning. You have to drink all your water. Speaking of. So I have to like really work hard to discipline myself to follow through with the systems that I've put in place to try and improve my life and be more mindful and be more intentional, because I don't just get motivation to do it. The motivation I have is to sit on the couch and watch TV all day. 3 things that I was grateful for this month. I got to spend a week in Mount Airy with Brenton. He was going to training for work. And so I went to Mount Airy. We got a hotel room and we got to spend the week together. I got to like go in Mount Airy and Winston-Salem and just like explore by myself a couple days. So it was like a really nice trip. I'm really grateful for that time I got to spend with Brenton, because I won't be seeing him until April for my sister's wedding. Another thing I'm really grateful for is I feel like I've gotten a lot of subscribers within like December and January. I went from having like, I think like 11 subscribers, I think in like August, June, July-ish, something like this summer. I had like 11 subscribers to now having 23, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot to me because that's pretty quick growth, and majority of them have been in the last couple months. So I'm just really grateful that people have found my channel and that they like it enough to actually subscribe. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but if you like it, I'm happy. Like, you know, like, thank you. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that you guys are here in general, like, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here talking to a camera and putting it on the internet. So thank you for giving it purpose. And the third thing I'm grateful for is my house has been so much easier to keep orderly and clean because I don't have as much stuff. I've decluttered a crap ton. And I don't even know how to explain to you how much stuff we have a pickup truck, okay? A Chevy extended cab, so we have like, I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's a 4-passenger truck. So we have a back seat, a 4-door truck basically. And then we have the truck bed. I've taken probably 12 or 13 truckloads full with the whole back cab, the front seat, and the bed of the truck full of stuff, like full to the point that I had to put a net over it so it wouldn't fly out. At least 4 or 5 full loads in my car, and then like smaller loads here and there that I've gotten rid of, and I have a whole other load in my car now to get rid of. So I've gotten rid of so much stuff. I might have been an organized hoarder, which is a realization about myself that I have come to recently. But because I've gotten rid of all that stuff, it is so much easier to keep my house clean. Like, it takes me maybe an hour to clean and tidy my whole house, whereas it used to take me like an entire day or longer. It doesn't anymore because I just don't have as much stuff to hide or organize or put away. So I'm really grateful for that because I don't like cleaning. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm kind of lazy. I'm a lazy person and I'm not upset about it. But when you're a lazy person, you can't really afford to have a bunch of stuff. Just saying. Unless you don't mind if your house is messy, then go for it, queen. The fourth question I have is, how did you rest this month? And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been the best about this. But the last 2 days, that's 4. The last 2 days, I did nothing but sit on the couch and watch TV. I limited my social outings this month to once a week, and I'm not gonna lie, they were all with my sister, and then with Brenton, of course. But I tend to get like exhausted when I do too much socially, and I tend to overbook myself. So I tried really hard this month to not do that. That was very restful for me. That gave me time that I normally wouldn't have to rest versus doing stuff around the house and then, you know, not resting. So another way that I've prioritized rest and just made sure that I'm getting the rest that I need is I have switched up my nighttime routine. I'm gonna do a video about it in the future once I have it more established. But basically, I just changed the time that I take my bath. So instead of taking my bath right before bed, I take it earlier. That way I have time to like do stuff in between, and then I get tired and go to sleep. Whereas before, I would do stuff, bathe, do stuff, go to sleep, but I'd stay up too late. And I found that by bathing sooner, that doing stuff wears me out, and then I can brush my teeth, do my skincare, go to sleep. So that's what I've been doing for rest in January, and it's really working for me. Really working. The 5th question that I have, and the last question, is how can I improve next month? So one thing I really want to focus on is changing my environment. So setting my environment up to work for me and not against me. This is actually something that I read about in Atomic Habits, which is one of the nonfiction books I'm currently reading, or the only nonfiction book I'm currently reading. But anyways, has a whole chapter on like how your environment can affect your habits. And so I want to really look at my house and figure out ways that I can put triggers around my house that will trigger me to complete the habits that I want to complete, that will lead me to being the person that I would like to be. One of those things is when I finish reading a library book, I've started putting them on the table by the door. That way, every time I leave, I see them and I'm like, I need to return those. I need to return those. So it triggers me to remember, you have to return those. In the morning, before I go to bed at night, I set out my smoothie cup and the blender. That way when I get up in the morning, the first thing I see in the kitchen is a smoothie cup and a blender. I'm really bad about washing clothes. These are just a few examples, but I'm really bad about washing clothes and then leaving them in the washer and then having to rewash them. So what I've started doing is every time I put a load of clothes in the washer, I have like a dry erase calendar on my refrigerator, and there's like a note section, and I'll write in that note section, you have clothes in the washer. And then like every time I go to the refrigerator or the kitchen to get a drink or to get a snack or to do dishes or whatever, it's literally written there. And I would like to say, for the last 3 days, I haven't forgot a load of laundry in the washer. January wasn't a bad month. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was depressing though. The environment, like not the environment, but like the weather affects my mood, and it's been cold and it's been rainy for weeks. There's been like maybe where I live, there's been like maybe 4 sunny days. Today is one of them. I'm very excited about it. But it was rainy, gloomy, and cold for weeks in January, and really, really been affecting my mood. So that overall in January was not great, but January as a whole wasn't bad. But let's get into February, because this is a February reset after all. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over my word for February, my intention for February, and my motto for February. This is something I wanna do every month. Even if I don't write out goals, even if I don't like reflect on the month before, I wanna at least have those 3 things to kind of guide me through the month. So my word for February is routine, or like systems. So like I said, I'm trying to put routines and systems in place to where I can develop these habits to be like daily things, so that it's not me like fighting myself all the time. So I really want to focus on really establishing my nighttime routine, really establishing my morning routine, setting up systems in place in my life so where I'm working actively towards my goals for the year. My intention for February is self-care. This is something I'm really not good at. I'm not great at doing self-care. I do like basic self-care, like wash your body, wash your hair, trim your fingernails and toenails, brush your teeth, floss, that kind of stuff. But as far as like mental self-care, and then like physical self-care, like doing face masks, going out for brunch, like stuff that brings joy to my life, or like comfort, or just like helps me relax. I don't do that a lot, and I don't do a lot of creative things. So I really want to incorporate that more into my life during February and try to find ways to find joy in small things throughout my life. And my motto for February, this is very important because I am a perfectionist, is strive for progress, not perfection. I know it's really hard. It's a hard thing to do because, for me at least, and I'm sure other perfectionists out there, I'm really bad about like say writing out a evening routine, and I'm like, this is great, blah blah blah, and then I try to do it for like 2 or 3 days, and then I mess it up, and I'm like, well, there's no point. even though I've made good progress and I've gotten better, my brain's like, oh well, we failed, move on. So I'm trying really hard to strive for progress and not perfection in January. So like, maybe I don't apply my full nighttime routine or my full morning routine, or maybe some days I don't read for 30 minutes in the morning, but I still make progress. Another thing I like to follow, and this is just a daily thing that I say to myself, heard it from Tara Michelle on her YouTube channel, is it's like basically try to be 1% better than you were yesterday. So like I don't have to, hold on, I have to go. Sorry about that. My sister's dog was destroying something. Lucy. We call her Lucifer for various reasons. Anyways. Where was I at? But yeah, so basically I just try to be 1% better than I was yesterday, which means like maybe I don't walk a whole mile today, but I walk half a mile. Or maybe I don't eat 5 servings of fruits and veggies and 20 grams of, is that right? 60 grams of protein and something else. But I do have a smoothie with 2 servings of fruit, 2 servings of vegetables, and a huge scoop of Greek yogurt. 1% better. You don't have to completely change yourself overnight. Just make tiny little changes every day. Just 1% better every day, and by the end of the year, you're like 365% better. Is that right? I'm not good with math. Anyways, let's go on to February goals. I did these in a couple of categories. The first one being personal. So for February, for my personal goals, I would like to read 3 fiction books, 2 nonfiction books, and do something out of my comfort zone. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I do know the books, but I'll cover that later in my reading update. For my health and wellness goals, I have walk every day. That's a goal I'm continuing this month. Work out 3 times a week. I want to, on top of walking every day, I want to incorporate at least a 15 to 30 minute workout 3 times a week. So those will probably be like YouTube workouts, or I might go to the gym. Probably won't go to the gym. But I Grow with Joe, there's some dance YouTube workouts. So there's definitely stuff I can do. But I just want to add more movement to my day. And then have a daily smoothie. I've been doing this week, and I've felt a lot better energy-wise. And my stomach hasn't been as upset. So I really want to do that, and that'll also help me with my vegetable goals for the year. Go me. So my next would be finances. I have 3 goals in each category. I don't like to overdo it. So in my finance category, I want to save $1,000. So put $1,000 into savings, and that's split up amongst like general savings, travel savings, emergency savings, but just in total 1,000. I want to get my taxes done and submitted. Brenton always waits till the last minute, and it drives me nuts. So I really want to get them done in February, so we don't have to worry about them. And then I really want to stay under the grocery budget. I did it one time this month, and it was so satisfying. Anyways, moving on. So I have family and friends, this category here. I have make 1 family call. We did this a few months ago, and I really enjoyed it. It was me, my mom, and my sister Hannah got on like a video call together, and we just like chatted for a little bit. So I really would like to incorporate that into February, at least maybe once a month. I would like to go to brunch at least one time with someone. I'm not picky about who. My sister, my coworkers, Elizabeth and my sister, Spain, someone. But I want to go to brunch with someone. And then 3 dates with Brenton. Now, obviously, my husband works off, so we can't get dressed up and like physically go out together, but we do this thing called like movie night, where one of us picks a movie and the other one of us picks like a food type, like Chinese, Mexican, Japanese, ramen, pizza, whatever. And then the other one, we both order that type of food, and then we watch a movie together on a streaming service that we both have, which we share streaming services because we're married, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, so we do like a virtual movie date, and I want to do 3 of those this month. We haven't done one in a few months, and I miss it, so very important, especially when you have a long distance relationship. The next category is lifestyle, and I would like to wake up at 8 a.m. This is something I really want to work towards. Currently, I wake up at like 8:55-ish. Literally almost every day it's 8:55. But I would like to wake up at 8 a.m. By the end of the year, I want to transition to 7:30 or 7 a.m. I also want to practice my night routine, get it more established, make it a habit. This is going to be a struggle for me because I am a night owl, but I really want to have more hours in the day so that I can get some more stuff done and still have time to watch TV. Because I like TV. I don't know what to tell you. And then stretch daily. This is something I haven't been doing, but I need to, because the older you get, the less flexible you are in your joints, and I already have joint issues, so I'm like, I should start stretching. Not yoga, not strong enough for that, but just stretching. So I want to do that at least once a day. I'd prefer twice, once in the morning, once at night, but I know I'm not that girl right now. I'm going to be that girl in a few months, but right now I'm not that girl. And then the last category, you're probably like, thank God this is almost over, is my home category. And for that, I want to declutter 28 things. That's 1 thing a day for February, and that's on top of my 3 things a day for the year, which I'm doing very good at, by the way. Shine the sink daily, which is basically like unload the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, clean the sink before I go to bed. That way when I wake up in the morning, it's done. And I don't wake up feeling overwhelmed. And then one big goal is I really want to clean out and reorganize my laundry closet. It's currently chaotic and it drives me nuts, and I can't ever find anything in there. So that's one goal for this month, is I really want, sorry, smoothies make me burp, but I really want to get in there and organize it. So yeah, those are my goals for February. It's a lot, I know, but I'm doing my best. I'm gonna do my best. That's the talkative part. I'm probably gonna talk more, but I'm gonna actually show you stuff now. So first, I wanna start with my January favorites, okay? These are things that in January that I just loved. The first is TV. What did I watch on TV in January? And what did I love? All the things that I watched, I loved. Actually, if I don't like something, I'm not gonna keep watching it, so we'll just put that out there. The first is Doctor Who. Brenton and I have been watching Doctor Who together almost every night for months. And we're on the last season of Jodie Whittaker. I think we have like 2 more episodes. We do. We have the 2 specials left. And then we're done. We're done, man. Listen, a lot of people don't like Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. I like her as the Doctor. I think she's a good Doctor. But I think the writer that was writing for Jodie Whittaker sucks. Just saying. Putting it out there. If you don't agree, that's fine. You don't have to. But that's my opinion. I've also been watching Warehouse 13, which if you don't know what that is, it's a great show. I realized it was on Peacock, so I rewatched the whole thing. And it was great. Good stuff. And then I've also been watching Wednesday. And I say been watching because I've watched it like 6 or 7 times at this point. It's just such a good show, man. Like, they did a great job. I mean, I knew they would because it's Tim Burton and he almost always does a good job. If not always. I don't know if I've seen everything he's done, but I'm pretty sure he always does a good job. And he did a great job. It lived up to my expectations, if not surpassed them. So good job, Tim. Podcasts. What podcasts have I been listening to? Most mornings, I either listen to my workout playlist or a podcast. The 2 podcasts I've listened to this month are Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain and Cozy Minimalist with some lady whose name I cannot remember. Angie Kickstra. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But the Cozy Minimalism podcast with Angie Kickstra and Anything Goes with Emma Chamberlain have been my go-to podcast for February. Thank you. YouTubers. Which YouTubers do I watch and have been watching? So this month, I've watched more than these YouTubers. These are just like my top YouTubers for this month. The ones that I'm like, I wonder if she's posted. I really want to see a video by her. Or him. But I'm pretty sure it's all... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So Michelle Reed, lovely lady here. She lives in Dallas, Texas, and she has a dog. And those are pretty much, you know, the qualifications. Like, have a dog, and I'll watch you. So Michelle Reed, great. Love her content. She vlogs, but she also does like little like home refresh videos and monthly reset videos and that kind of stuff. She's just got a good energy. She's relaxing to watch, and I watch her before I go to bed. Mikkel Jancy also lives in Texas, but she lives in Austin, although she's currently in Oceanside, California. She is also really calm to watch. She does food videos and vlogging and thrifting. She's cool. She's cool. Chill. Good energy. Has a dog. Again, what more can you ask for? Then Chelsea Trevor. Canadian. She lives in Toronto, I think. I might be wrong. She might live in Ontario. But I'm pretty sure she lives in Toronto. She also has a dog, a corgi, Millie. She's super cute. She does mostly vlogs. Yeah, which I'm okay with because I like vlogs. Vlogs are what I like to watch. Next is Emma's Rectangle. She lives in the UK. I can't give you a specific town because I don't know what it is, but she vlogs. She also does like makeup content, fitness content, like healthy eating content, that kind of stuff. But I mostly watch her for her vlogs, although I do like her makeup looks. She's just got a good personality. She's fun to watch. Doesn't have a dog, but she does have dogs on her channel rather often. So you do get dog content, but just not a lot of it. But she's still great, and she's funny, and she cooks good food, and she's got great nails, and she's stunning. And that's pretty much all I need, you know? And last but not least, Jolly. Jolly. It's two guys. If you've ever heard of the Korean Englishman, Josh, Ollie, Jolly. Okay? Jolly is their like joint channel. They like try food. They did a whole Italy series, which I'm sure you know I loved because obsessed with Italy. Hello. Like, they try food and they're funny, and Ollie's reactions to food are great, and he's hilarious. So him and Josh, they just have like a good dynamic, and I just like watching their stuff. Their other channel, Korean Englishman, also great. A+ content in my opinion. Now, this is the fun part. These are my favorite products of January 2023. And we're gonna start with one of the things that I've chosen as an activity for myself, and also just a way to be creative, but not super creative because, you know, that takes brain work. Paint by numbers. I think I've talked about this in one of my vlogs already, but it's one of my favorite things from this month. I got this one at Michael's. You can get them on Amazon. There's a lot of them on there. It comes with brushes. So when I'm done, it should look like this. And at night, I just, you know, like I just take some time, especially if I'm feeling stressed, and I paint. This is how much I've got done so far. It doesn't look, I've done more than it looks like, but a lot of it's like white and creamy, so you can't really see it that well. It also comes with a hanging kit. See if there's a picture. Yeah. So like, can you see that picture? It comes with this. So once you're done with it, you can hang it up in your house. My kettle, where's it at? Here it is. This kettle has like a little plate that you plug in, and you like pop this on top of it and then press the buttons and it works. But I didn't want to bring it all the way over here because I wasn't going to plug it in, so it doesn't matter. But this is my kettle. It's by Drew Barrymore, her line Beautiful. It holds like 7 cups, I think. It's a big boy. It's got this fun button. And it's like touch. So when you plug it in, it lights up. I think I have some footage that I'll try to insert. But basically, I use this for a lot. Tea. I boil water in it when I'm trying to make pasta, and I don't want to sit there for hours and wait for the pasta to boil. I'll boil it in here first because it just takes like a couple minutes, and then pour it into the pot, and then it's like already hot and ready. Potatoes, oatmeal, instant ramen. There's so many applications for this to be beneficial. Sold at Walmart, comes in different colors. I highly suggest if you hate waiting for water to boil and or you like tea. Here you go. You're welcome. Next, pistachios. I know I've already talked about these, but they're good. They're sea salt and vinegar pistachios by the Wonderful brand. So good. So good. I usually just eat like a handful of them. But I don't know, man. Emma Chamberlain actually talked about these on her podcast, and that's why I got them. But dang it if they're not delicious. And I don't even like pistachios. But these are good. Next are these tiny bowls. I think they come in a set of 6. They're by this brand, Mora Ceramics, on Amazon. I will try to link it down below if I remember. I'm really hoping I remember because I'm really bad about that. But they're just the perfect size. I can put like a little soup in here. If you like huge bowls of soup, probably not for you. But if you're like me and you can't eat a whole lot at a time, these are the perfect size for soup, cut up fruit, yogurt, pretty much anything you can put in a bowl. Perfect size. They're just super cute. They come in different colors. They come in white, this color, and then they have like sets of like multicolor. But they're just really good bowls. Easy to clean, dishwasher safe, microwave safe, and they're just pretty. They look great in your cabinets. I just am obsessed, and I wash these all the time because I use them so much. So my next favorite from January, and I'm kind of obsessed with, is this blush by Rare Beauty. This is the Soft Pinch Liquid Blush, and I have it in the color Encourage. I also bought the brush. I really like this brush for putting blush on. It's great. But this is good stuff, man. When I put it on, I like pull it out and then I wipe a little bit off, like that much, and then dot, and then I just blend it out. It's beautiful. That's all I have to say. It's beautiful. My face doesn't feel powdery and dry. Like, it's great. Okay, it's great stuff. Just trust me. Just trust me. And then last but not least is this bag. So my older sister actually got me this for Christmas. It's a tote bag, and it's got a zipper pocket and like a just not zipper pocket. And it's by the brand Threaded Pear. I'll show you the tag. And this is such a versatile bag. I took it to the grocery store the other day and got groceries. I take it to the library. If I'm going out to like a doctor's appointment or somewhere where I don't know if I'm gonna have like free time, I'll like pop a book in here, and an iPad and a snack or a drink, you know, whatevs. Sometimes I'll put my purse down inside of here and just carry all my stuff in one bag. This is such a good bag. Like, I knew I was gonna like it when I got it, but I didn't realize how much I would use it. I thought I would just use it for like the library, but I actually use it all the time, and I just leave it sitting out, and before I leave the house I just throw stuff in it. Also, bonus, these are great. Crunchmaster Protein Brownie. These are amazing to snack on. The only thing I don't like is they say guilt-free on them, and I feel like you shouldn't feel guilty for eating a regular brownie either. So I'm just saying, if you like brownies, you can eat a brownie and not feel guilty, but these do taste good. I wouldn't say they taste like brownies, but they're good. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. I know it was long, I know it's chatty, but hopefully you got something from it. But I hope you guys are having a good year. I hope you have a great February. My birthday's this month. Woo. But I love you. I hope you're doing well. If you like this video, please give a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content by me, please hit the subscribe button down below. If you have any video ideas that you would like me to consider doing, put them in the comments below. If you have any video ideas that I've done that you liked, let me know and I'll keep doing them. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name.